Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which also comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, which may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson, and Lord willing, share an article with you, Akiyam and Akwath, which is pretty much going to shed light on the fall of Babylon the Great, okay, the daughter of Babylon, which is America, okay, according to biblical prophecy. And, as you can see, this place is, on the daily, it's crumbling. On the daily, this has been the place where these elite have utilized in efforts to, get rich, man. But now we understand they're coming into a time now where they want to head east. They want to head east. They want to start working out of China or whatnot. And they're intentionally crumbling this place. You see, but again, it's all by design via prophecy. Because ultimately we understand that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai controls the minds of the kings, man. You see? So he's putting on their spirit to decrease, okay, Babylon. All right, in efforts to what? Usher in more prophecy. You see? Because Babylon has to fall, and it tells us in Revelations 18 it's going to be through violence. Okay? We know that the troops are going to come in, those UN troops. Okay, they already got the fanners set up, which are these foreigners. Okay, this is no coincidence why the border has been open for a couple years. All right, under the regime of Biden. All right, this is not a coincidence. Okay, this is because prophecy is speaking, man. You see, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is about to open up on Mystery Babylon the Great, man. And this was gonna happen. It was all in due time for this to happen. This place thought it would never fall, man. This place thought it would never fall, man. As a matter of fact, let's start here through the spirit. Let's go ahead to the book of Isaiah before we get this article. And this lesson's going to have to be short. I'm short on time. Unfortunately, the book of Isaiah chapter 47. In verse 7, and it reads, "And thou saidest," as a matter of fact, let's start from verse 1 and we'll jump down. Isaiah 47 and 1, and it reads, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon," which is talking about America. Go on Google and type in daughter of Babylon and tell me what you find, right? Sit on the ground, okay? Sit on the ground, and that dust represents confusion, okay? And you can see right about now, these people are confused. Go on TikTok. Okay, you will see people spewing madness, not understanding what's going on, not being able to put two and two together. You see, but prophecy glues everything together, man. When you understand these prophecies, it all makes sense. You see, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, right? There is no throne, right? You're being decreased. You coming off that high horse, man, right? O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. See? Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is about to touch this place, man. Okay, with famine. All right, with more pestilence. All right, the Lord's about to open up these wild animals. You got teeth of wild beasts. You see, there's about to be a civil unrest. We can see that developing. And again, we mentioned the fanners, which are those foreigners. Okay? Those splinter cells, man. The Lord's going to open them up, right? And hey, and let's not forget the third woe. The third woe, man. You see? The third woe, which is World War III. Let's get this. Isaiah 47:7, and it reads, "And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it," right? Never brought it to mind that there was going to be an end of you. Nothing lasts forever besides the kingdom of heaven and the Lord's word. You see, those are the only things that are going to last forever, man. Okay? But the kingdoms of you heathen, okay, they're corruptible. And that includes Esau, Edom. Let's go here. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 real quick. And we'll get this article. Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted, right? Mystery Babylon the Great was born back in the 1400s, or 1492, right? They reached their pinnacle, all right, during the time of the during the time of 1900s, up into the 2000s, man. And now what? Now they're dwindling. All right, now she's dying off, man. This is the process of these corruptible kingdoms, man. The kingdoms of the heathen. Okay, what you're gonna find out, the only reason why this place is even erected is because of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahushai, specifically. Yahweh gave him the power. Go read Colossians, man, and you will find out. Colossians, the first chapter. You see? And now Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is about to take this place out. Let's go here. Real quick. Zero Hedge, right? It's dated February 7th, 2024, so it's from yesterday. I actually came across this article yesterday night. But needless to say, it reads, 12 absolutely insane examples that show just how far the U.S. has fallen. Now check this out. Right, when I was young, I often wondered what it must have been like to live during the fall of the Roman Empire. Unfortunately, now I have a pretty good idea, and that's the spirit. Okay, that's the spirit that this individual is linking Rome and America, man. All right, what you're going to find out in biblical prophecy is that America is the revival of the Western Roman Empire. Okay? It's the revival of that seventh head that was wounded, man. Okay? It's of the seventh. It's the eighth but it's of the seventh, man. Which the seventh was what? The Western Roman Empire, man. You see? I saw through the spirit. Unfortunately, now I have a pretty good idea. Just like the Roman Empire, the United States is falling. See that? Every day our decline gets even more pronounced. And you can see evidence of this all around us. Virtually all of our major institutions are crumbling. And virtually all of our most critical systems are failing. See? And those are signs of a kingdom that's fallen, man. Okay? We here. We here. Babylon the Great, okay, is coming into the time of her visitation. She's already being visited, but she's coming into the time of her removal. Okay? Because there's one thing that these devils don't forgot is that there's a higher power. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai controls who wins wars. Okay, what kingdom's going to be in position of sovereignty and ruling the people. The Lord's in control of that, man. There's many scriptures that prove that. There's many scriptures that prove that, man. And as a matter of fact, let me get this account right here. And I'm gonna leave this in the description box. It goes into the few examples. As you read further into this article. Let me get this precept. We'll probably just come right back. But let's get this real quick in the book of 2 Chronicles. When Jehoshaphat was going up against those Moabites. Let me see something real quick. And he prayed to the Lord. What did he say? Right? Right here, let's start here. The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 20 and verse 5, and it reads, And Jehoshaphat stood in the congregation of Judah and Jerusalem, in the house of the Lord Yahweh before the new court, and said, O Lord, power of our fathers, art not thou power in heaven, and rulest not thou over all the kingdoms of the heathen? You see that? So even, our forefathers knew these things, man. They had a clear understanding of our power ruling over these heathen, men, and that he was in control of us being in power or not. See? And in thine hand is there not power and might, so that none is able to withstand thee, man. You see? You see that this is what it is. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai runs the show. All we got to do is trust in him. You see? We ain't got nothing to worry about. Trust in him. Just like in ancient Egypt, the Lord worked. The Lord brought them 10 plagues upon Egypt. Look at evil E. Hurt. 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 Alright? Just like in ancient Egypt, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai brought the damage. He brought the pain. Let's get a little bit of this. First, it's a social media influencer that returned the coach to Costco after using it for more than 2 years is telling her followers to buy all their furniture from Costco because you can return it. You can return it when you don't like it anymore. That's not that important. Here we go. The U.S. Navy is having a really difficult time recruiting young people. Right. And just like in ancient Rome, what? The military thinned out. So this is no coincidence, right? And so they have decided that a radical new approach is needed. From now on, a high school diploma will no longer be necessary. See that? They're desperate. Babylon is desperate. 3 years ago, the city of Portland decriminalized the possession of all drugs. Let's check in and see how that's working out. Oregon leaders have declared a 90-day state of emergency in Portland battle with fentanyl crisis, right? And Evil E tried to use them drugs against us, but it backfired on them, man. A lot of them Edomites actually ended up getting plagued, with these various drugs that Evil E tried to plant in our communities. That's the spirit of the Lord. You see? Let's get this. Western Oregon University has found a way to keep students from failing D and F grades will no longer be earned by anyone because they are being abolished, right? And that's the thing. The mindset of this new generation is just low level. Technology has taken away wisdom. You see? Because it was used for evil. You see, if it was used for good, it would benefit. But it's being used for evil. And you can go on Google. You can become a scholar. The dumbest nigga in the world, right, can Google something. Okay? And here it is. He's moving in the mind of a valedictorian, man. Okay? This nigga dropped out of 5th grade. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get a little more from this point forward. Every police officer in El Paso, Texas will be forced to ask. Oh, man. From this point forward, every police officer in El Paso, Texas will be forced to ask for the preferred pronouns, man. Okay? That pronoun folly. He, me, him, her, right? And you will hold him, but you want to be called a her, right? A group of migrants that was caught on camera physically attacking cops. And that's going into them fanners, man. See, them fanners are already being activated, right? Let's get a little more here. A group of pro-life activists in Tennessee face 11 years in prison for praying and singing outside of an abortion clinic. You see, this place is anti-death, man. That's crazy, man. This right here, and this was recent. This right here should that should be a wake-up call, man. Here it is. This place is this place is so pro-death that this group of activists were given 11 years in prison for praying and singing outside of the abortion clinic, man. See, because what they were doing, they were coming up against one of Evil E's gods, man. Okay, which is Molech. Okay, because when you go to this abortion clinic, you're sacrificing your child to Molech, man, is what you're doing. You see? The 24-year-old aide is saying it was firm. Wow, here we go. The 24-year-old aide to U.S. Senator Ben Cardin was filmed having Momo intercourse in a Senate hearing room, bro, will not be charged with breaking any laws. You see that? Look at the contrary. Law is slack, man. Judgment doesn't go forth. You see? But it's this lewdness, okay, that's gonna bring on that famine. It tells you that in Tobit 4, okay? that lewdness is the mother of famine. So you better expect famine. If I didn't mention it already, okay? You better expect famine, man. You better expect it. 9 violent carjackers of fearless Roman streets of Washington, D.C. Anyway, yeah, man, violence, man. Violence has increased. The Chinese and other foreign buyers are purchasing millions of acres of U.S. farmland, but nobody knows exactly how much farmland they own. See, now we mentioned China. This is the work of the elites, man. Because again, they're going east. Okay, they're going east. This is their plan. They go to China. All right. So many radical Muslims have moved into Dearborn, Michigan, that the Wall Street Journal was referring to it as America's Jihad capital. Crazy. A teacher in Massachusetts that had a spotless record for 23 years was fired after she revealed the truth about what was really going on in her school. Yeah, I guess they were calling the boy, referring to her daughter as a boy. But yeah, you could read this in more detail, Aki Amanakwa. That's pretty much the point. Let me see something real quick. Here we go. How are people supposed to have faith in a system that is this broken? See that? Unfortunately, things are only going to get worse. Right? That's a fact. Evil and only evil. Evil and only evil, as it's written. As a society, we are the most divided that we have been in modern times, and with each passing day, more foreigners that have come into this country illegally pouring to U.S. The fan is, man, Jeremiah. Cities that are already overwhelmed by crime, drugs, violence, homelessness, and depravity. Right. Hey, let's read the top. As a society, we are the most divided that we have been in modern time. And what did Yahweh Shai say? Let's close out right here. Hey, this is how we know it's over for Babylon. This is one of many reasons why we know. Let's close out right here. But this is the guarantee. That division. Okay, you see that the Democrats are against the Republicans. You got North versus South, South versus North, right? You got East versus West. Okay, as far as Babylon and Russia, you know, they're all Edomites. They're supposed to be on the same playing field. But check this out. But as we know, pursuing the biblical prophecy, Russia's Gog, Magog, which is going to take Babylon out. See? It's going to lead the charge. Okay? For them fierce nations that are going to be coming from the North Country. Okay? You read about that in Jeremiah. Let's get this real quick. We'll close out right here. Matthew 12 and 25, and it reads, And Yahweh Shai knew their thoughts, and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. You see? And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. You see? Let's get a little bit more. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So we can clearly see, okay, that Babylon's divided. Okay? These Edomites are divided. The Edomites are coming up against their government. They're totally upset. These regular Joe six-packs, man. Go on TikTok. You see? Okay, it's evident that this place is in division. Okay? And with division, okay, comes what? A fall of a kingdom. Babylon is falling, Akiyam and Akwaf. Stay firm, stay strong, stay prayed up. We almost home, Akiyam and Akwaf. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ka'alayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Shalom.